Oh, yeah. It's a good day.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's happening? Episode 186 of the Tino Cochino Radio Podcast.
187.
Oh, you came in like that.
I'm checking.
And the thing is, she knew, but she waited for you to mess up so she can just come out and say that.
It's 186.
Okay.
Yeah. She's tuning into other
then
podcasts.
is it wrong? I might be wrong in the email because I feel
Aww.
because I feel like that's what it says.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Calling myself out, so
She had them put it everywhere too.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, Serena has this week's podcast labeled wrong.
okay.
Way to go.
So then I don't know how that happened.
That was a nice skip.
All I know is that our video guy Parker has the fucking camera set up, and it doesn't look like it's on anyone but Serena.
and the tequila bottle.
Now I'm sure it's a widescreen shot, and he knows what he's doing. But I just on her.
Him his limp arm.
Yeah, so Parker had like some kind of weird ass nerve. He described it to me, but it's too complicated to talk about. But he has some type of like nerve damage, and so he said they had to like slice open his forearm and then like go up. And he wanted to show me a picture. I said, "What is wrong with you?"
That's gonna be a nasty scar on your forearm.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, like that's crazy. Do girls like scars? Like, is that? I always heard that was a thing. Like, girls like scars because it makes guys look rugged.
Oh, yeah.
Do they though?
It doesn't bother me. I'm not like looking for scars, but it doesn't.
What if you're like, if you were to see one, you're like, damn, that's a man right there.
I saw
No.
a super sad story. I shouldn't even talk about it, but we're talking about scars. I saw a story that they had to do an emergency C-section with a baby.
Oh, yeah.
And they
I've seen
and they
that.
cut the baby's face, dude, and it's the biggest cut. Now, obviously, emergency C-section, the baby's alive, thank God. But dude, it's gonna have that scar forever. I mean, they're gonna have to do plastic surgery probably.
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
big
sure.
scar.
But if it's a boy and when he gets older, that's gonna be like dope. It's gonna be like
You
yo,
say that, but if that happened to you and that was your kid, I don't think you'd be.
no, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you'd probably sue. I don't know if you can,
Yes. Oh, yeah, for
but you
sure.
try.
I'd be
Yeah.
upset just even because your baby came out feeling pain. Like that's how your baby came out.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
I'd be upset.
I felt bad, man.
You get away with that, right? When you sue, like you'd win that.
I don't know because it was an emergency C-section. I mean, they're probably not trying to be as careful as they are. They're probably just trying to get the baby out. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I can't.
Yeah.
If Matt was here,
I'm sure
well,
he
you know,
would know.
Jess told me
Yeah.
when she was in her third year of medical school, the blah 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 blah. But
I'm like, she ate the placenta. Leave me alone.
dude, so I went to watch the new Fast and Furious movie. It's cool.
Oh no, it's not good then.
It's just there's so many unrealistic things. Now, granted, I know it's a movie. I watch Marvel movies. I know none of that shit's real.
Yep.
But for some reason, it's just like these guys just drove cars. How are they now secret agents? Like they're literally being called in to go save missions and shit. Ludacris and Tyrese do go to space. Like
What?
Like what is going on? Like this? How are we doing this? They just drove cars.
I feel like Fast and the Furious has always been like that, though. I don't know if it was the last one that came out, but it's where like Dom grabs Letty and they're like flying in the air
Over
and
the
he
bridge.
like
Something like that happened again.
Is it entertaining though?
Yeah, it's entertaining.
okay.
John Cena's in it. It's if you're a fan of the movies, you'll like it. It's just it's just a little over the top.
Does Cardi B have a cool cameo in there?
It's quick.
Ah, damn.
It's really quick. And you can tell she didn't know her lines because for one part, for like 30 seconds, she's talking, but the camera's not on her because I know like they had her dub it after. For sure.
She's a busy woman. Give her a break.
It was just Honestly,
is
it had
worse?
nothing but her to do with being busy. She could not pronounce that shit.
No.
It was a lot of words, bro.
You see her Twitter, the way she writes things? Probably about 10 takes plus.
But it's cool. Spoiler alert. They show all the trailers and everything, and you think it's done and it's time for the movie to start. Because then when you go to AMC, they play this whole thing of couples like kissing and getting sodas and shit. And then it says, enjoy the show. And then the movie starts. So all that happened. And then out of nowhere, there's a fucking Triceratops on the screen. And I'm like, what the hell? And then there's a Tyrannosaurus. And he gets in a fight with another dinosaur. And some guy in front of us stood up mad. And he's like, he looked at the couple next to him. What movie did you pay for? And they're like, Fast and Furious. So he goes to complain. And then it ends up being it's like a 7-minute teaser for the new Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
And then the Fast and Furious movie starts. But he was mad.
He wanted himself some F9.
It looks good, though. It does. That looks really good. So I don't know. We'll see.
Is it worth like buying the ticket and spending on the food, the snacks?
You definitely got to watch this. Yeah, this is not like an HBO Max at home night.
Oh, okay.
Like there's so much stuff going on. Like you need to experience it on the big screen. Like we watched it IMAX and it was really dope.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, it's worth seeing again. If you're a fan of the movies, go watch it. It's dope. But I mean,
does it end right here, or does it keep going?
There's one more.
One more
I thought they already released the F10 date. What it's supposed
Maybe
to
they
come out.
did. I don't know. I just know F10's supposed to be. I mean, Paul Walker's brother had said that after F10, he thinks the actual like franchise will be done.
Yeah.
Like the story, but there'll be a bunch of spinoffs, like how there was a Hobbs and Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I could see him doing one with just Ludacris and Tyrese,
That'd be dope.
and then one probably, I don't know, Bow Wow's in this one again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and the guy
him.
from Tokyo Drift, also the white guy.
The white guy's in there too?
That's all. Hey, y'all, I'm about to race cars in Tokyo.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. So they're in it, but I mean, it's cool. It's if you're again a fan of it,
Yeah.
you'll appreciate it. But there was just some shit that even my girl and I were like, "What?
There's no
This
way
is
that's
not real."
happening. Vin Diesel was in every one except for the Tokyo one, right?
He was in that at the very end.
Oh,
At the very end, it's like you know how the movies like end and all the credits go, and then
Yeah.
there's another scene or whatever.
Okay,
I think
okay.
that's how it was, or it was the actual just ending. I don't know, but I know it's the white dude. He's about to race, and he looks over.
Oh, yeah.
and the window comes
Uh-huh.
down, and it's Vin Diesel in
Dude,
Tokyo,
so he's in every one. That's crazy. So he's paid.
except Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, okay. And that was what, 7 or 8?
But that was a spinoff, so it's
Oh,
like,
spin-off?
They counted as part of it.
oh yeah.
I was on I did not know that until today. I was doing the Complex show, and they rated the films, and they include Hobbs and Shaw in the 9.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
It's crazy.
The one of the ones, The Fate of the Furious. There's so many names I don't remember. 'em. The Fate of the Furious on the list. It said that one made $1.2 billion, dude.
Who was in that? Is anybody like?
The Rock. I mean, everybody.
Same
It was
people?
the first one after Paul Walker passed away.
Oh, okay. So then that's why
I think people
yeah.
are just excited to see it.
what they were gonna do.
And
show
how
love.
they were gonna.
That's the one thing
Let
I
it
didn't
go.
like about this. I don't know if this was a spoiler or not. I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
If
it
you're
is.
worried, change it. They make it seem like he's still alive in this one.
Oh,
But he didn't die though.
Yeah, but we all know, like the way they had them drive off,
that's where
like,
it
we
ended.
knew.
Yeah,
like okay,
they ended his character right there.
yeah,
me,
that's
that's
how
the way I
I
took
feel like
it.
that's how it should have been. And
it
in
was
this
great.
one, what makes no sense to me, they're all out trying to do this secret mission.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
All of them, even the Dom's sister, the one that is Paul Walker's wife.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
They're all over there, and they're like, Dom's like worried about the kids. He's like, well, what about the kids? They're like, don't worry, they're safe with Brian. And I'm like, stop that.
Oh, what
Well,
if
you
they
know,
meant
you
like?
can't make everybody happy because I'm sure there would have been fans who are like, oh, they don't even talk about Paul Walker.
But
and-
What if they meant
his
like-
kid's name is Little Brian. That's how you're
Brian.
paying the respect.
What if they meant like safe with Brian, like in heaven, like they're
How?
safe
oh
with
wow,
him?
so they killed the
So
kid.
the kids died?
No, they're safe with him. So wherever they're at, they're safe with Brian.
Well, that makes no sense because if they're in some trap cocaine house, I don't know if the angel of Brian is going to protect them.
Like your guided angel, or however they say it.
Guardian.
Guardian angel. There you go.
I don't know. Okay, what about this then?
Okay.
Oh, this will give it away though because it's the very last scene. I can't do it.
Okay. Then, yeah. I plan on watching it.
Yeah, it's good. It's worth it. So anyway, what's up with Serena? How's life?
Life is good. My life is pretty boring. Me and Paul did get into a small fight, and it sounds stupid when I say it out loud. But you know how when you have one of those days where you're not mad at anybody, but you just have like a stressful day that you just need to like decompress, whatever.
Yep.
So Paul's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing." But like, I'm annoyed, not with him. I'm just annoyed. And I'm like, "Nothing." And he keeps asking, and I'm like, "Okay, stop. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, stop asking." And then it like gets bigger. He's like, "Well, now you're like mad at me. I'm not mad at you, but I'm telling you." Like, to stop asking me what's wrong.
Oh, that's a good. And what she went through, bro, I went through the same thing last night. But go ahead. Not with my girl.
I was just
someone
gonna
else.
say, I still feel Serena's in the wrong because it's just about communication. So I think if you told him, nothing's wrong, and then just a little more in depth. It was just a long day. I'm just stressed. I just need to chill out for a little bit. Then he would have been like, oh, okay. But you're just saying nothing. He's like, well, I can fucking tell something's wrong
So then he's
because you're
curious. Yeah,
upset.
he wants to
and
know.
so as a good partner,
But I said, I'm like, I'm stressed.
you did say that?
Yeah, I did say I'm stressed. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm stressed. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like,
here's the
nothing
Oh,
to
well,
do.
if you said that, then yeah, he should have left it alone.
But here's
Yeah,
the thing.
and he
Be
asked
thankful
multiple
that he
times.
cares.
That's true. This man wants to put an engagement ring on himself.
There's some people, well, when they don't care how you're feeling, then that's something you got to worry about.
Yeah.
That's a bigger problem right
Like,
there.
perfect example. I feel like an asshole right now. But
Do it.
I'm just showing. Perfect example. I come home last night and Steph's like making cakes or whatever. I already know that.
Woman.
And I had asked earlier, like hours before, what time you want to go movie? She said 8 o'clock. And so it's 7 o'clock when I get home. I'm like, all right, we need to be out of here in 30 minutes. She's like, oh, are you serious? I'm like, well, you said 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I mean, I can try and get done. I was like, okay. Well, do you want to just go without me? And I'm like, well, why would you say that? And she's like, well, I'm just saying, I mean, if you want to. I was like, okay, I will.
Oh,
So my
why
point
you
is,
go by
Paul would not
yourself?
do that. Paul would be like, well, fine, then we just won't go. I was like,
Yeah.
well, fuck it, I'll go by myself. I already bought the tickets. I have it in my mind. I'm going to watch Fast and Furious. I'm going to go watch Fast and Furious.
With my straw in my mouth and my popcorn.
Yeah, oh, I'm living my best life. Just eating candy, bro, just enjoying it. So
That's funny.
I don't think Paul would do that.
So did you go by yourself?
No, we went.
Okay.
We went together. It was all good. It was just her time she picked.
Cake was half finished, but she went.
She stayed up like that was the thing. I almost feel it. Do you ever feel like Paul accommodates to you too much?
I mean, no, I don't. He does.
Damn.
But I
Because
don't.
you're a spoiled ass. Sometimes I feel like my girl do too much for me in a sense that like she bends. It's a good thing
Yeah.
that she bends over backwards. But sometimes you don't have to. Like last night I told her, like she's like, we got home and I don't know, the movie's long. It's like 2.5 hours.
Damn.
I don't know what time we got home. And she was like, oh, I got to stay up for like another, I got to make these flowers now for the cake. I'm like, oh, okay, how long is that going to take? She's like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like, dude, you got to work early in the morning. She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, well, then we didn't have to go. She's like, oh, but I know you wanted to. But like, I appreciate that. But at the same time, I understand you have stuff to do. Don't always do it for me. Like, it's okay to look out for you. I don't want you to be up till 2 in the morning
No,
doing
when
shit.
you do put it that way, sometimes I do get like, so I get annoyed when Paul has like the homework. He's like, well, I didn't want to do it last night so I could spend time with you. I'm like, yeah, but now you're just falling behind in homework. And then that's annoying because then you're like stressed about the homework. And then it's just,
Yeah, because then it's stress on him, then it comes
Yeah.
on you, and then it's just, so
Yeah.
that's, okay, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the same thing with my girl. Like, I'll be doing something like downstairs and she'll be up there and she has to work in the morning. So she's like, yo, like, I'm going to wait for you to come up. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Go ahead and go to sleep. Like, you have to work in the morning. Like, I'll do my thing down here. And she was like, no, I'll just wait. Like, I'll just wait. It's fine. And the thing is, she stays up to like 1 a.m. with me and she has to work in the morning. So she like shorts herself in the morning and I'm sleeping in.
Right.
And so she's just like, well, I just wanted to spend time with you. I'm just like, just go to bed. Like I nothing's wrong. Like you're good. Like, just
Yeah,
go
it's
to
like a
bed.
nice thing. Like
It's-
you
yeah.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
but it's like it's okay. Like just go to bed. I feel you, man. I mean, we have good partners,
Yeah.
and we're just all assholes.
selfish.
Yeah, we're the bad ones.
Oh
They
shit,
all
man.
leave at the same time.
I hope they don't watch this one.
Maybe it's a radio thing. Maybe I don't know.
Well, we're Leos. So that.
I don't believe in any of that shit. You know what's funny though, bro? I swear to God, some people really do believe in that shit. And maybe there really are characteristics that make sense. When I was in LA, I was having dinner with EJ.
Yeah.
Shout out to EJ, Kiss FM, Los Angeles. We were having dinner and he looked at me. We were in the middle of a conversation. He looked at me out of nowhere. He was like, you an Aquarius, ain't you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, knew it.
Oh
I was
my
like, what the
God.
fuck? How do you know that? I've never understood like zodiac signs and
Yeah.
astrology and all that. I've just never understood it.
I feel like females just like they worry about that a lot because I feel like I remember I argued with some girl and she was like, oh, such a Leo, and I was like,
Oh, that's so
God.
annoying.
I'm like, no, it's not. That's just who I am.
Shut up and make my sandwich. I don't don't mean that in a sexist way. I meant it was she worked at Subway, and that was a joke. It was a joke, dude. Someone will put that clip out and fucking be like, "You're sexist."
That's it.
Listen, man. Nelly's on the show today. I'm super excited about it. We talked on Zoom. Conversation's crazy. We go all over the place. So let's bring him in one time. The living legend. I said it, damn it. Living legend, Nelly. Glad to have you here. What's up, brother?
Oh man, I'm great, bro. Thank you so much, Tino. I appreciate it.
What's the what's the vibe with the NBA playoffs, man? Do you care? Are you paying attention? Who you going for? Talk to me, bro.
You know damn well I'm watching. Like, yeah, man, it's crazy because I was just talking about it a little bit earlier to some people. We were just talking about I got a lot of family in Philly, not blood family, but love family. And, you know, my managers from Philly, a lot of my play brothers and things like that from Philly, man. And it's rough up there right now.
I was going to say, bro, like, is Ben Simmons going to be able to return to the city and be accepted again and embraced, or is that done?
You know, the thing about that, I think it's best for both parties that he leave. I don't think it's over for Ben Simmons, but I just think just for his growth, just for his mental health, you have to understand that too as well, because you know we're in that day and age where people talk about mental health, and you know Philly's one of them places, man. Philly's one of them places, bro, where if it ain't going good for you, you know that ain't the place you want to lay over.
Right.
Take flight. You know what I'm saying? So no, I think for all parties involved, I think it's probably best he just move on. I don't think he's done by far. I just think he needs to take basketball a little bit more seriously. That's the only thing. And I think he's one of those kids that has probably been the biggest kid his whole life, the best, and probably has been and I don't want to say this wrong because I don't want him to feel a certain way, but I mean, you know, I probably has been catered to a little bit more and hasn't been forced to learn other skills. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He's so talented. I mean, you know, you don't make all defensive teams in the NBA and you're a scrub. That just doesn't happen.
100%.
I mean, you have to understand that because Dennis Rodman wasn't an offensive force, but he's a Hall of Famer. Now he just has to learn. He just has to learn, you know, basically learn to shoot, man. I mean,
that's the thing. Like, I think even with Rodman, you know, Rodman wasn't always the best at shooting, but if he had the ball and needed to take the shot, he was going to take the shot. Exactly. It was what it was.
Exactly, man. Like he's got to learn something. And I think, you know, he's been doing what he wants to do up to this far instead of what he needs to do. And I think he's at a point now where he needs to realize what he needs to do to help a team and to help his game get better. So hopefully he does that because I think the kid is a great player, man. And it's tough to watch him go through this. But hey, you know, we all got to take our bumps and bruises and our learning experiences. So we'll see what happens.
I was having a Jordan talk with some friends the other day, and one of my dudes said that his favorite Jordan, in his opinion, is the 3 because it's the most comfortable. Do you agree? And what's your favorite Jordan?
Of course. Anybody that knows Nelly knows Nelly's a 3 guy. You know, Nelly keeps a pair of 88s. It's always have. I've been rocking 88 since 88. You know what I mean? So that is if I just had one shoe period. If I just had one shoe period, it'd be the white cements. You know what I mean?
So clean. They're just classic.
Yeah, clean, classic. You can basically rock them with anything. You know what I mean? And I think that's the best one.
Bro, you were hanging out with LL Cool J at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. I mean, we're talking a legend. We're talking a GOAT. What is the conversation like between you and LL? I mean, do you talk music? I always wonder that. Like, or are you just talking about random things, like just the most basic stuff? Like, what is it?
Well, you know what? We've had fortunate enough to have a few times that we've been around each other, so to speak. So. And he's always welcomed me, man, with such open arms, man, with any suggestions, advice. Call me, Nelly, call me. Anything, you know, it's just, and, you know, we were actually, because there was another person there, we were actually talking about the one time that I don't get nervous, right? I'm not a nervous guy. I can get anxious. but I don't get nervous. You know what I'm saying? Very, very fortunate to have a lot of accolades and do a lot of things in this career. Did the Super Bowl twice, not nervous, just anxious.
That's crazy. Okay.
Did the Grammys, not nervous, just anxious. I did the VH1 Hip Hop Honors, and I did, and I was doing LL, and I had the troop suit on, and I'm standing on the little riser about to go out, and he comes over, and this man is like God to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he comes over, and he's like, "Hey, baby, make me look good." And then the fucking thing rolls out on stage, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm nervous."
Because it just happened. Like you got to do this performance for him, and he comes and tells you straight up, "Make me look good."
Yeah, but in the LL way, he had said,
"Right,
hey, baby, make me look good." You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm about to perform, I'm bad, and then go out and luckily, he had my juices going. So the performance was great. Crowd loved it, and it was one of my all-time favorite performances, and it wasn't even my music. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because you're able to pay that respect to the legend in his face. I mean, that's amazing.
Yes, man. And as he was being inducted into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, which I don't know how he didn't grand open that thing, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, bro. I've always wondered this, man. Do you remember the first time, or like not the first time, but I guess the first time. Do you remember where you were the first time you heard Jay-Z's line, "Only dudes moving units, M, Pimp, Juice, and us"? Do you remember where you were and how you felt when you heard that?
No, I actually got told about the line first before I heard it, through some friends of mine in New York. Who was previous to hear the Jay-Z album before it came out.
Oh, damn.
And they were like, "Yo, man, your man Jay sent you a shout out." You know what I'm saying? On the record, it was pretty dope. And I was like, "Word?" I was like, "Yeah." It's like, bro. But matter of fact, I want to say it was Pharrell. I want to say it was P. P who probably told me about it. I mean, it's freaking Jay, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's Jay, man. He's another guy who's always showed Nelly nothing but a lot of love. And it's amazing when you get that type of respect and love, and can wish and continue success through people such as LL's and Jay's, Dr. Dre's, and all these. Snoop Dogg is literally my uncle. I know he's everybody's uncle, but him and his wife is family. That's my big sister and things like that. And yeah, man, I've been very, very thankful and very, very privileged to have to be in a position that I am, to be able to have a relationship with certain people. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, and clearly, I mean, you're a good dude and got a good energy, because I feel like that's what keeps consistency. I mean, here we are, years later, and you're still, selling out shows. You're still putting out hit records. I mean, I don't think that's it comes from a good work ethic, but I truly believe like good people and good energy, like that really matters, bro.
Nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it right there. I'm a positive person. I try to take the glass half full over the glass half empty any day. You know what I'm saying? I try to believe that everything happens for a reason, whether I agree with it happening or not. I try to look at it, and it doesn't always feel good. It doesn't always work to stay. It's the hardest thing in the world is to stay positive. The hardest thing in the world is to stay positive and try to see the good in people, and to try to see the positive light in bad situations. But I truly believe that it's helped me ever since I was a child to overcome so many obstacles, and this business as well. So that's what I try to do.
What is it about country music, bro, that draws you to it, like personally? Because it's such a dope vibe. Like, I mean, you know how to walk the line with it, and not. It's like you cross over to it, but you don't sell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you walk the line so perfect.
You know, the thing about it, it's a lot of different variations. One of the variations what I'll give you right now is, and I'll tell you this, is one of the things that I've been saying since, because obviously this is a conversation that I've been doing with doing the project. I believe that hip hop is the glue to make all genres of music, of bringing all genres of music together. You see what I'm saying? Like I just truly believe that. I believe it's inevitable, and I say that to say, because all of those other genres of music, if they're like 50 years or younger, they have some type of affinity for hip hop. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? You can take the biggest country artist, music star, if he's like 45, definitely if he's in his 30s, what's the name? They like some type of hip hop.
Yep.
They like a Nelly, or they like a Drake, or they like a Wayne, or they like a Jay-Z, or you see what I'm saying? And it's the same thing in any genre of music that you can go across. I've met people who sing classical. I've met people who sing opera. They love hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Or they like somebody, or, yo, you know, I really like this guy. I really like that guy. So I say that to say, when you look at artists such as FGL, who are a younger tier, you look at people like Kane Browns, and you look at a lot of these other, they grew up on hip hop, even though they love country music. Country music is what they do. They still have, you know, that love for it. So it's almost implemented into their music somehow, some way. So with me, I grew up, my uncle turned me on to music. My uncle is no longer here. May he rest in peace.
Definitely.
He brought me to music through what he loved. He was a Commodores fan. He was a Lionel Richie fan. He turned me on to Lionel Richie at a young age, and not just the music, but all things Lionel Richie, his composing, his producing, but also his songwriting. Come to find out, Lionel Richie was writing songs for everybody, including country music artists, a la, you know what I'm saying, a la Kenny Rogers and a host of other people. So when I dug deep into that, you know what I mean? I started finding out, like, wow, you know, lyrics are lyrics. You see what I'm saying? Like, lyrics are actually lyrics, and the way that they're heard is a difference of maybe what type of sound you like to hear, but those lyrics are still the same.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And great songwriters can transcend all genres of music because, you know, the power is in the words. So when I dug into that, I found out about Kenny Rogers. I found out about Hank Williams. I found out about George Strait, Charlie Pride, Shania Twain's, Dolly Parton's, you know, and a host of other Alabamas and things like that, and a host of other country legends. And it just had me digging deeper. I'm from the Midwest. I was raised in the Midwest. St. Louis, Show Me State, country boy as far as that. But I was born in Texas. So there was basically no way that I was escaping country music.
Right.
Like there was no way. And when Country Grammar first came out, we were getting booked at country music festivals. We were getting booked at rodeos. Now, this was before I had even did a collaboration with anybody. This is just like Country Grammar, the single. This is like EI.
Yeah, the first album, yeah.
Yeah, Ride With Me and Batter Up. But I'm at a country music festival. I don't know how I got here. This is the only album I got. And I was getting so much love from the country music people and the world that once I did do Over and Over in 2004, obviously at a time where, you know, I'm probably at my peak Nelly and Tim McGraw is at his peak Tim McGraw. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
my label was looking at me with this look like, are you fucking kidding me? You want to do what? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, I got an idea. You know, so fortunately enough, I want to thank them for allowing me to do me, because I don't, you know, it allowed Nelly to be, you know, the artist that I am today. So I love being first, man. I love bringing new music. I love bringing new ideas. And I think that this project in particular is something that potentially could be history making. You know what I mean? It could be groundbreaking. It could, because you wouldn't believe how many people are caught in between certain genres of music that are trapped in having to be labeled this or having to be labeled that, when you know, sometimes it just takes a project to say, hey, it's all right to be here. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
and I'm project.
and you hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's all about the lyrics. It doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what beat it is. I mean, it does matter in a sense of who the fan is, but no matter who you are, you can listen to a good song. And if those words can evoke some type of emotion, it's a winner. You already know you got it.
Definitely, bro. So, because if you do your research, you find out there's so many songs that have been taken from pop made to country, from country made to pop. You know what I mean? And, you know, so on and so on, just by changing the beat. Same lyrics, same everything. All they changed was the beat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I agree, man. That's why, you know, this project is very, very special to me because, again, I love to do new things. I love to try to break new ground. And I think that works for Nelly. It just does. It just works for me.
How many songs are going to be on the EP?
You know what? I don't know exactly how many. I mean, listen, we started at the EP. Man, we don't even know. This thing might turn out to be a whole album. Like, like no, seriously, like the buzz and the energy that we have been receiving from everybody, man, it's just been amazing. It's just been totally amazing. The energy around the project, just period. And people are genuinely intrigued. They love what they're hearing, and it's just it's comfortably, it's humbling, it's a blessing, it's motivative, it's all of that. It's like you said, that energy, bro. It's just that energy of, you know, you got something special and you want to continue to spread that joy. So hopefully this project continues that.
Well, and I think Lil Bit, I mean, I think you guys dropped it at the perfect time. You know, things are kind of starting to open up now across the country. We were locked down for a year and a half, depending on where you were. And this song just feels good. And again, it's you walking the line, bro. It's you walking the line of like, it doesn't sound too country, but it's not like a hardcore hip hop record. It's the perfect mix of just feel good. Summer's here. Let's go out. Let's have a drink. Let's celebrate life, man.
Well, you know, that's part of why I don't call this a country album, for two reasons. One reason I don't call it a country album, because it's a Nelly album. You know what I'm saying? Another I don't call it a country album because I never want to disrespect country music. I never want to disrespect the artist that is country music. I have so much respect for the country music world as a whole to know that Nelly's not a country artist. So he's not going to be doing country albums. But what I can do is do an album inspired, and show my appreciation for what the country music world has allowed Nelly to be a part of the world, be a part of the platforms, the love that I received from the artists, from their music stations, just across the board. And that's what this is. That's why we call this project Country Inspired, because it's a lot of country club bangers, man. And you know, most part, we've been on point.
Definitely, bro. I'm excited for you, man. I mean, obviously you're respected across the world, but I still don't feel you get enough flowers, bro. So flowers to you, man, for everything you've done. And I mean, legit, bro, you've given us some timeless music throughout the years, and I know we got more on the way from you, bro.
Man, I hope so, man. Thank you, Tino. Man, I just, like you said, man, I just try to stay positive, bro. Ride with the folks who roll with you. You know what I mean? And you know, try to be the best person and best version of yourself, bro. That's all you can do.
Is there anything we should close out with, bro? Something you want to mention that we didn't touch on that you want to throw out there? I mean, it's on you.
Well, I mean, you know, like we just talked about, man, I'm just totally focused on that Heartland project. And I want to thank everybody for allowing these type of thoughts to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all of the fans that have allowed Nelly to be musically free, man, and to be able to bring this type of project to the table, because, you know, you don't get here with people who feel, you know, one thing should be one way or another way. You only get here with open minds and ideas. So I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Having your open mind and appreciate what's going on too, Tino.
Bro, I've been a fan from the jump. I remember having the, I've been in radio forever, bro. I was 13 when I started interning. I was full-time at 16. I'm 34 now. I remember the first CD single of Country Grammar. It was a black and white cover. I remember having that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, Nelly, who is this? And I remember right when you first put it in, that boom, 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 hot shit. I was like, oh my God. And I've been a fan since, bro. So I'm just, however I could, you know, support, I'm always down to do it, bro. Because I've been riding with you since the beginning.
I appreciate it, bro. Well, then, you know, can't wait to hopefully everything gets back to normal. And when this album is done, I'm sitting there with you, champ, and we going over it.
And thank you for the tip drill video. Close it out with that. Thank you for the tip drill video.
Boom, champ.
Nelly, thank you, brother.
You too. Peace.